Hello crypto smart investors. So in this video we'll be looking at what is Bitcoin halving. So I'm sure before now you've heard of Bitcoin halving and you'll be wondering what is Bitcoin halving? Why does Bitcoin halving happen? And what is the effect of Bitcoin halving? So Bitcoin halving is when the pace of new BTC creation is cut in half, which happens every 210,000 blocks mined. It happens every 210,000 blocks mined, or about every 4 years, until all 21 million pairs of bitcoins are completely mined. So a block on the Bitcoin blockchain is actually a file storing 1 MB worth of Bitcoin transaction records. That's actually what a block is. So you actually have to know the fundamentals of crypto or the blockchain to understand this very well. But I'm just going to make sure I break it down in the language that you understand. So when Bitcoin was first released, miners will actually earn 50 Bitcoins per block that they mine. So in this way, early adopters could be incentivized to mine the network. It's just like we have many of us using our smartphones to mine various stuffs now. So the most popular one is the Pi that many of you mine and all that. The way you mine Pi now is the way a whole lot of people mined BTC then, but they were actually using supercomputers, not their smartphones. But if they should be using their smartphones then, I'm sure they will have gotten some few BTCs, who knows. So the first Bitcoin halving happened in 2012. The first Bitcoin halving in 2012 slashed the reward for mining a block from 50 BTC to 25 BTC. So in 2016, the halving event cut rewards again to 12.5 BTC per block mined. And as of May 11, 2020, just 6.25 new BTC are created with each new block mined. So why does it matter? Why does mining matter? So there's always a surge in BTC trading volumes immediately a month before and a month after each halving. So it's easy to see why, because as BTC halving takes place, the supply of available bitcoins become smaller, thus increasing the value of the bitcoins yet to be mined. Does that make sense? Listen to it again. And with those fluctuations comes the chance to take profit. So the current price of Bitcoin is about 40 something K. Before the next Bitcoin halving, the price might surge up to 200K or thereabout. So imagine 21 million pieces of Bitcoins available for almost 8 billion of the world population. So it is actually a scarce commodity. Look at it that way. So consider Bitcoin's history. The first halving occurred on November 28, 2012, when the price of Bitcoin was a mere $12. So 1 year later, Bitcoin has skyrocketed to around $1,000. On July 9, 2016, the second halving took place. So Bitcoin has fallen to $670 per coin by then, but it shot up again to $2,550 by July 2017. In December of that same year, Bitcoin peaked at a then all-time high of roughly 19,700. So as for the most recent halving last May, Bitcoin was sitting at around $8,700. And in the same month since then, its price has exploded. Over the last few weeks alone, the cryptocurrency has blown past all-time highs again and again. So I have a question for many of our users here now. What is the present price of Bitcoin now as of present? So if you're watching this video as at the moment, drop it in the comment section below. So this session actually has everything that you need to know about Bitcoin halving. So it actually has a countdown, and you can go down to know more about Bitcoin halving. So why does Bitcoin halving happen? So the historical Bitcoin halving schedule. So halving schedule in 2020, trends of historical Bitcoin price and cost of hash power after halving. So you have trend chart of Bitcoin circulations. So a whole lot of things. So what is Bitcoin halving? There is a video on that. So buy Bitcoin now. So you have all that. So Gate.io is an excellent exchange. It have its users in mind. So how do you get here if you be asking? So to get here, you have to click on the more button. So there are a whole lot of things hidden on the more button. So once you click it, it should open here then scroll down, so you should be able to see Bitcoin halving. So just a recap of what we just explained: Bitcoin halving. So a Bitcoin halving event is when the reward of mining Bitcoin transactions is cut in half. As simple as that. So this event also cuts in half Bitcoin's inflation rate and the rate at which new Bitcoins enter circulation. Previous halvings have correlated with intense boom and bust cycles that have ended with higher prices than prior to the event. Bitcoin last halved on the May 11, 2020, resulting in a block reward of 6.25 BTC. Hope you got value in this video. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button to support us in this channel. Also, like and share this video to as many crypto enthusiasts as you can find. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section below. Trade responsibly. Peace out.